Hello everybody, it's Stephanie. It's Wednesday, August 30th. So, I've been running full speed ahead with looking for my next home, my purchase. And I'm working with a new lender. The lender said to me that if I decided to go with realtors that's within their network, then I could get a 1.25% discounted off of the closing cost. That's about $2,500. So that being said, I had to call or contact realtors that I previously selected in those cities where I'm interested in buying a home, and inform them that my lender gave me this offer that I couldn't refuse. So now what I'm finding out is the homes that I'm picking in those cities or towns are asking for cash. You know what that does? That locks certain people from purchasing a home. Even with people that have the cash may not want to pay cash. They may want to hold on to their cash and just refi because it's much cheaper to do it that way short term, and then they can pay it off if they have the cash. But what if they don't want to pay it cash? So let's say, for example, a house cost $300,000 and they just paid cash. Within a few years, the real estate market tanks. You just lost your $300,000. And then you got to wait again until the market shoots up. Okay, we are in a bubble right now, and when the bubble bursts, people can lose their money if they're in the process of selling. That's what's happening to me. So I'll continue on that when I come back, but first I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers and to those viewers that are watching my channel for the first time. If you guys see something that resonates with you, please consider unsubscribing. But if you do, don't forget to share, leave a comment, and give me a like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe key. I appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my channel, and I can't do it by myself. I need viewers like you guys. So we'll be right back with more. So anyways, that's what I've been experiencing all week long. When I see villas or townhomes that's within my price range, I reach out to my realtors and I shoot them the link where the homes are in the city or towns where they are, and they come back and they say, these homes are looking for cash. Okay? And I'm like, what? I've received pre-approval letters already from my lender, and there are various reasons why they want cash. My lender said one of the possibilities is they don't think that their home is going to get the appraisal needed, or they don't think that their home is going to make inspection, the 4-point inspection. The other reason, in my view, could be that they may want a quick closing. Instead of waiting 4 weeks, they can close within 2 weeks. Just a matter of processing the documents and then handing over the key. It takes about 2 weeks. So this is a dilemma. It's a dilemma because I don't want to dish out the cash to pay for a house out front like that. Okay? Some people have no problem with it. I do. Should I empty out my savings and my retirement on a house that I like just because the owner wants to close quickly, or because they don't feel like their house is going to meet expectations when it gets appraised for the asking price? Or the 4-point inspection could be so bad that the buyer might face the seller and say, hey, look, I don't want to go through with this because it needs all these things need to be done. And that's a possibility. But anyways, what this is causing me is, it's slowing down my process into getting a home. Okay? I'm very proactive with looking at homes online, and I'm also proactive with receiving listings from my realtors and going through them quickly, weeding through them, and then giving him the ones that we can concentrate on bringing an offer. So far, I've encountered 5 homes that the sellers are asking just for cash. I really fell in love with a condominium in Jacksonville. And my realtor came back and said, Stephanie, all these condos are not looking into getting financed with a buyer. The seller wants cash. Okay? It's very disappointing because in the long run, people who don't have the cash are locked out from buying. It locks them out. I wonder what the true reasoning is for all this. Especially somebody who's single, who's going at it by themselves. It's just crazy, and I'm not one to cry over it. With me, it's more like I have a time frame that I need to be out of this townhome. I have 8 months before I leave. Okay? And quite frankly, it's not worth it for me to get out of this lease into another lease. And I don't want to stay here and continue to keep paying $2,300 a month. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. When me and my lenders have put numbers together, a mortgage for me is more like $1,400 or $1,500 a month. That's what it is so far. I don't want to pay an additional $700 a month or $800 a month for an apartment. It's a ripoff. These costs for these apartments across the country is why we have homelessness in this country. Okay? The economy is still crippled, but the housing bubble has not burst. Okay? It's not a buyer's market, it's a seller's market still. I thought that if I looked up northern Florida, that I would find a bargain, and I am finding a bargain. Homes up north, Jacksonville, Ocala, Inverness, outside of Tampa, close to the Panhandle, Tallahassee, homes are extremely affordable. Extremely affordable. So all I can keep doing is keep hoping that I find something that somebody will let me finance so I can begin my process. This Friday, I have a couple of viewings up towards the area I described, and I'm going to be up early and on the highway because I got to get back here to my second job. So I'm keeping busy, guys. I am keeping busy. Okay? And I spoke with a coworker today, my coworker and friend Tracy. She's like, "Oh, you're gonna leave us? I don't want you to leave." Tracy and her partner have just purchased a condominium in West Bradenton, and they're asking me to go to West Bradenton and purchase a home. Now, there's two of them and one of me. I gotta foot the bill for everything. So it's very important for me to get the most money, get the most for my money possible. I want to get the biggest bang for my buck. Okay, I do. I want to leave quickly, but I want to fly out of there and pay lots of money when I don't have to. I can get the same quality and same size home elsewhere in Florida. I don't know. I feel like I keep striking out with these homes I'm looking. The home I had a closing on for September 5th didn't work out because that's the home that raised their HOA fees while I was in the process of buying and waiting to close in September. So we had to back out of it. Oh, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Very frustrating. So anyways, right now I'm headed to my client's house for 4 hours. I'll be with him today, tomorrow, and Friday. I usually don't work on Fridays part-time because I want to dedicate my Fridays for looking at homes with my realtor or realtors. I have a few realtors in different counties, and I really want to focus on finding the right home for me. I really do. And I think if I keep plugging away like I have been, I'll find one. Right now, I have a realtor in Ocala looking at a nice villa. And this villa, these sellers are also asking for cash. But my realtor thinks that we should still approach them and ask them if we can do financing. So it seems like a nice home. You have your own parking driveway. Granted, it's not covered. I prefer to cover one. I prefer a covered driveway or a garage. But it looks nice. The price is right. And I'm going to see how he makes out. I also found a freestanding single-family home in Ocala. But as soon as I submitted this to my realtor, he came back within 20 minutes. He says, "Guess what?" He says, "I know, cash. They want cash for it." I don't know. What should I do if I see that it's not panning out? Should I wait until springtime and buy something in a different state? I really don't want to live in a four-season state. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I like living in Florida. I think I'm going to keep trying my best to stay here in Florida. Okay? Because no matter where I live, I still have plenty of energy to make extra money besides my full-time job. However, my financing is put together based on one job, not two jobs. Like that, if I find a home and I'm working two jobs, it's nice to know that I don't have to work a part-time job because it's being financed just with one job. The other is purely extra money. And that's where I want to be. And let's say I get sick and I can't go to my part-time job or my full-time job, or if I feel like quitting my part-time job, I won't have no problem quitting. I know that I'll be able to pay my mortgage. That's important for me. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And I can't wait for me to meet my realtor in Ocala on Friday morning to check out this villa. So anyways, that's all I got for now, guys.